Jake bought a brand new smartphone after watching at least 20 unboxing videos and immediately went to his Uncle Mike's house because Uncle Mike believed technology was a government experiment. Jake proudly said, "Uncle Mike, this phone is super smart. It listens, answers questions, and even understands emotions." Uncle Mike squinted at the phone like it owed him money and said, "If it's that smart, ask it why I wake up tired even after sleeping 8 hours." Jake said, "Hey Google, why does my uncle wake up tired?" And the phone replied, "Because he sleeps with the TV on, checks his phone at 3 a. and argues with strangers online." Uncle Mike gasped and shouted, "How does IT know that?" Then pointed at Jake and said, "This phone is spying on me." Jake laughed and said, "No, it's just science." Uncle Mike grabbed the phone and said, "Fine, take my photo. Let's see how smart this camera is." Jake took the picture and Uncle Mike smiled wide and said, "Wow, I look younger, handsome, and successful." Jake said, "That's the portrait mode." Uncle Mike nodded proudly and said, "Good, I'm posting this everywhere." Then he accidentally opened the front camera and yelled, "Why is there an old man on my screen?" Jake said, "That's you." Uncle Mike looked offended and said, "Then switch it back to the confident version." Jake tried to take the phone back but Uncle Mike held it tight and said, "Hey Google, can I keep this phone?" And the phone replied, "Only if the owner agrees." Uncle Mike smirked and said, "See, even the phone is scared of me." Jake sighed and said, "Uncle Mike, give it back." Uncle Mike said, "One more thing," then spoke to the phone and said, "Hey Google, how do I become rich without working?" And the phone paused and replied, "Please ask a realistic question." Uncle Mike stared at the phone in silence, then slowly nodded and said, "Okay, this phone is rude." He finally handed it back to Jake and said, "Technology is smart but attitude still runs in the family." And Jake walked out realizing his phone survived the update but Uncle Mike remains unpatched forever.